Welcome back to another episode on Lost Lands Sand Captivity Collector's Edition. I'm your host, Saraman1, and I'm going to show you the actual puzzle of the chips that we were doing here on that one mini game where I skipped over, which is going to be this one right here. Okay, I'm going to show you how to complete that very easily without having an issue. Alright, so keep this in mind. The easiest way of doing it, I'll let you know how to do. So, okay, so now, first up, you are definitely going to put some of these chips, the 25s, in the correct corresponding location. Okay, so as you can see, I am actually putting the 25s in the corresponding location, as you can see there. Okay, and then you're gonna put the blues in the corresponding sequence like that. 1, 2, 25, 5, and 10. There's a reason for that. Okay, there is a reason for that. Now, the reason I'm doing it in a certain sequence is because it allows you to know what sequence you're going to be doing it in. Alright? So, it needs to be 1, 5, 25, 2, 10. Okay? For the blues there. And the 25s have to be in the exact sequence just like that. But sometimes the colors will be a little bit challenging. So hopefully we can work this out. Okay. So there's going to be a 10 right here. So then I might have to change at least something here. Because you'll see what I'm going to do here. As you can see, I'm changing the colors pretty easily. But you can see it's messed up in some way. So we're going to change that here. Okay. As you can see, I have the 1, 2, 5, 10, 25. But I need the 1s next. As you can see, everything is 100%, just like that. If you actually do it in the sequence I just did, by doing the 1, 2, 5, 10, 25, and then do the same sequence again, going 1, 2, 5, 10, from the upper left corner to the bottom right corner. You'll be able to solve that easily just by doing so. But you have to do it with different colors, different numbers, different shapes. So you would have to do that very easily if you're not careful. So, moving on. We're going to go ahead and continue with the story. I want to show you that so you actually are aware of the puzzle. Okay? Alright. Let me move this here to right there, so at least I can see the screen a little bit. There we go. Alright, so let's see here. Let's open this up. Okay, so let's go ahead and close that. Alright, we were trying to put this thing together, aren't we? Yeah, we were. So, the way I did it, I'm gonna show you here because here's the thing. When you're doing this, you gotta be very, very careful with this. So, you gotta really be careful because solving this is not easy. Okay, solving this is not easy. Yeah, solving it is not easy. Alright? So, yeah. As you can see there, it's not easy. As you can see that there. It's definitely not easy. Alright? It's definitely not easy. Okay? So now, we are just going to go ahead and try to put this thing together. Because the last time I was just struggling. Trying to get this thing complete. You know what I'm saying? Let's reset that, shall we? Alright. So, we're going to go over here, try to put this here, since I now remember some pieces. So, we're going to do that. We're going to do this. Put this here. We're going to put that here. I think that might be wrong as well. Okay. Let's see here. So we're going to do this, actually. Let's go ahead and place this here. We're going to go ahead and I think this might add it. Nope. Too short. Too short. Something, there's a piece here somewhere that is not, yeah, there's a piece here that is not correct. Let's try that again. Okay, let's go ahead and place that there. We're gonna place this here, because this is supposed to be like so. Let me see here. Definitely not that. I need this one. Or we can do this. Let's grab that. That might fit. Yeah, that might do it. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and place it. Yeah, here we go. We got it. Alright, that is layer number 1. Now, try to remember that because that may not help out much. Okay? And the only way I like to do this is kind of figuring out the pieces themselves. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and do this. Okay? As you can see, some of these pieces can be a little bit interesting. As you can see, I solved this one very quickly. As you can see, that it's not that easy. But once you figure out each piece and figure out what to do with them, then, I mean, by all means, go for it. You know what I mean? Alright, so we're going to do that. We're going to grab, definitely not that one. Or was it? We're going to do that one right there. that right here. Definitely that right there. That right there. And look at that, ladies and gentlemen. We solved it just easily. Just like that. Now we are finally able to go up on this thing. Let's go up in here. Open that. And we need the hacksaw, apparently. We need that at some point. Alright, the hacksaw, we need to go ahead and cut this lock. Because apparently we don't have a key. So inside, we need the ruin. So we have set ruin. So, alright. So now, you can do this in two ways. You can meet me at this location over here by doing that particular path that I just did, or you can open up the map and click on Halfling Village. Okay? So we're going to zoom in right here, and then we're going to place the ruin in its place. Alright. There is somebody here, though, so we're going to go ahead and say hi.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Vacation's bound. Everyone's gone. The Academy is on vacation.
Hello. I'm looking for Marin. Is he here?
Ah, Professor Marin. Of course he is here. Of course he is here. How could he not be? I never know where exactly he is now, though. Professor Marin is elusive.
Maybe some, rough coordinates?
He's somewhere in the building. He's always somewhere in the building. Start with his office. Sounds logical to me. Good luck.
I'm starting to like this, goblin that's sitting here. I'm starting to like this guy. Honestly. For starters, we're gonna go right over here. And then grab that particular thing, and whatever this is, apparently this might come in handy at some point. I just don't know how and why. Okay. Ooh, a gem. Nice. We'll come back to this at some point. Just I'm not sure how and why. Interesting. That's a weird combination lock. It really is.
Luxuriously and deserted. There must be a list of classrooms somewhere in the educational institution, right?
Let's... Oh. We need something to take that down. By doing so, we're going to go ahead and grab this, the halberd, and take this gem by using our knife. And then taking the gem that's inside its helmet. Classic, huh? Alright. Let's use this halberd and then just take this thing right off.
Here's the list of classrooms. Let's see if Marin is in this place.
So, the office that we're looking for is, in fact, door number 3. So we are going to grab this crayon that is sitting there. So, office number 3. Alright. Alright. We'll have to come back to that at some point. How and why, I don't know. But in this room and the room in the area in before, so we're going to go back to this area right here. And the reason for this is because there's a horseshoe sitting right here. I saw that when I was talking to this guy, so... Now, there's this morphing object right here, so we're going to go ahead and grab that. Back into this room. There's an hourglass I just spotted, which is right here. Go ahead and grab it. Now, as far as the morphing object, mind you, it's right here. Okay? So now, once that is taken care of, then we can move on to what we're doing here. Huh?
Hey, is anyone there? Marin?
So, as funny as it seems, there's no one here. But that will soon change once we find out where everything and where everybody's at. So, morphing object's sitting right here. Let's go ahead and grab that. And now the actual collectible object is sitting right where? Well, if you look over here, you'll find it. Okay. Now let's zoom in over here. We need to open this, and I don't know what goes inside that. Looks like something has been inserted in here. So whatever it is, we need to find out what it is and why we need to put it there. Okay, let's grab that. Okay. A blue crayon. Okay, it looks like we need to go back to the plains somehow, so we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to go to the stronghold of the 5 worlds area, so we're going to go there. Supposedly, we need to come here for a reason, and that is taking the blue crayon. Okay, so now we have all 3 colors of the crayon. Now let's go in here. We're gonna go over here to this horse again. Now, you don't have to draw the shape, it does it for you. Okay, so gem, we've got a bull. We've got that, supposedly. Alright, so now we need to back out of this. We're going to go over here. Go over here to this little thingamajiggy. So let's go ahead and place that here. See if we can shape this thing.
This warehouse most likely holds the keys to all the classrooms.
So, this can be annoying at times if you're not sure what you're doing here. So watch closely and carefully. Okay? You're getting this so far, aren't you? Because if you are, then congratulations on getting this far with me. Alright. So, here is what's interesting. Is matching the images that you've seen in that little chest. Okay? Broom. Hat. Bottle. Okay, now let's go ahead. Place this here. Alright, so now, this is where you have to kind of put the keys in the correct spots. And their shape, nonetheless. So you kind of have to really pay attention to the shape on the wall to kind of give you a nice little image of where things go. So So you gotta really pay attention where things go. Because if you don't, you could mess this up. Very easily if you're not careful, that is. It's like you're matching an object with an image. It's actually quite neat, in my opinion. Alright, lastly is this one, and everything is now in its place. Now, getting this done by collecting the number 3 key. Okay, so now let's go down into this hall and use set key. Okay, so now once we're in...
Hopefully if I look around the office, I'll figure out where to look for Marin.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna end it right there. If you like this video, please leave a like and a comment, and I'll catch you guys in the next one, which is going to be later, between 1 and 3. Until then, I'm your host, Survivalman1, and I'll catch you guys then. Peace out.